Good morning. Welcome to Ramblings with Joe. It's Tuesday, the day after Labor Day. I have an early day today, so I thought I'd get up and make a podcast about something that I discovered this weekend. What could I have possibly discovered this weekend? About the party that is pushing for democracy. We don't live in a democracy, we live in a democratic republic. But the party that is constantly pushing for democratic results, the Democrats, save our democracy. That's their thing. That's what they're about. Except, and this is what I discovered, except when it comes to voter ID. When it comes to voter ID, the Democrats could care less about democracy. What they want is just wide open polls. But let's back up for just a moment. What do I mean by they don't care about democracy? Well, it's really easy. 95% of Republicans want voter ID. I didn't realize that it was that high. That doesn't have anything to do with the Democrats, though. 71% of Democrats want voter ID and think it's important. Democratic Party, what are you doing? Why aren't you doing what the majority, the Democratic majority of your party wants? The answer is simple. You need the votes. So you want the polls to not require ID. It's really easy. We require ID to purchase a gun. We require ID to purchase alcohol. We require ID to get on an airplane. And why do we want those particular things to have ID requirements? Safety. But there's no safety in the polls without ID. You're a crooked organization and you want more power, or you want to maintain the power you have. I believe that your true colors finally started to show through when you set aside Bernie Sanders in favor of Hillary Rodham Clinton. So when that was discovered, your true colors showed. You don't care about democracy. You don't care about what the majority wants. You care about power. Once that was done, and you realized you couldn't win the White House with Joe Biden for a second term, you put him aside. You appointed another loser. She couldn't do anything to gain the confidence of the American people. And you lost in a big way. Because you don't believe in democracy. This is the most recent poll I could find. 71%. It's a Pew poll. How recent? August 4th to 10th. And that's pretty recent as far as polls go. 71% of Democrats think that there should be IDing going on at the polls. What are you going to do about it? So now we're going to look at all of the people that Biden administration allowed to cross the border illegally. Although you say what you want is to help these people, what you really want, this is my belief obviously, is to affect the census. In 5 years, we take a census, and illegal aliens are included on the census. And you're going to gerrymander to the point that you will gain control again, which is also why you're fighting so hard to stop the deportation of the illegal immigrants. The Democratic Party has a serious problem, and the problem is they're not being very democratic. They are going for the gold any way they can, without morals without ethics. They just want to win. Having a conversation on Facebook about the most recent shooting, the monsters that are being created in our society. And one of the questions hasn't been answered yet. I just saw the question this morning when I woke up. Read a little bit of news, check out Facebook. And one of the questions that one of my liberal friends has asked is, well, it was a two-part question. And the first part was, are the people of America more prone to mass shootings? And the answer is yes. And the second part is, why are the people in America more prone to mass shootings than other NATO members? Which I'm not sure why NATO, but worldwide, my guess is yes, we definitely are more prone to it. We're creating monsters. That's why. And these monsters have a kind of an echo chamber that they're living in, that it's okay to hate people with a different set of moral values than they have. The person I'm having the discussion with is very anti-gun. Most of the left is anti-gun. Most recently, I think it's hilarious that the mayor of Chicago said that he was going to resist tyranny. But of course he lives in Chicago, so his constituents don't carry firearms. Mostly it's illegal to have a firearm in Chicago. Against the Constitution, I might add. So the answer is yes. Americans do seem to be more prone to mass shootings. The real question should be why? And the answer is, again, because they have this echo chamber that they live in that says it's okay to be violent against the right. It's okay to be violent, period. I'm not saying all shooters are from the left. What I'm saying is they're creating monsters, and those monsters come to the understanding that this is a legitimate outlet for their anger, and it's not. The left wants to blame the tools. It's not the tools, it's the monsters they're creating. And it's my firm belief that it is the left that is creating these monsters. Straight out of, school. All the public schools. I tell you what, all the schools that aren't designated as conservative-leaning schools, they have been taken over, lock, stock, and barrel, by the left. And they are teaching their ideology. And if you look at the charts and you look at the trends, they go hand in hand. The violence goes hand in hand with that trend. I didn't mean to go down the gun control topic today. It was just on my mind from the reading I was doing this morning. It is Tuesday, first day of the week, first work day of the week. And we're in for a wet week, I believe. What's today's weather?
Should be sunny today.
A high of 82. That's awesome. Anyway, I think it's incredibly ironic that the Democratic Party does not want to follow what its constituents want overwhelmingly. It's not even split, it's overwhelmingly. 71% want voter ID. Come on, Democrats. Let's be democratic now. Y'all need to start pushing for voter ID. Tuesday morning, think I'm going to make some breakfast and head to work. I hope you all have a fantastic Tuesday. I hope that you find peace, love, and dream. Until next time, Lahi Throat.